Blessings and salutations, wonderful Scorpios and the cross watchers who love you. I'm Sunny, the Urban Tarot, and it's a general collective read, so it may not resonate to all of you. But how many of you, I truly appreciate your view. It's a privilege for me to read, and for it to resonate, it is truly humbling. Either way, I just want you to know when I do general reads, because I don't do personals at this time, I may say you when it's them. I may say she when it's a him. I'll say astrology signs that it might not have to do with this message for you, but it might be the energy they're moving in, or maybe in their birth chart. Either way, I'm going to mention it because I do the reads according to astrology signs. I love astrology, and also it may be, another viewer might want to know. So I'm just going to just tell everything I see, just in case it might help. Alrighty. In a pre-shuffle, I did see there was some back and forth in this collective message on whether or not you should return or leave, if you're over it, trying to return or thinking it's attainable because it's taken so long. I'm not sure, but we're going to see what we get from these other decks, okay? Dear God, thank you for your mercy, blessings, protection, forgiveness, abundance, and direction. Through your grace, through our angel ancestors and spirit guides, please allow me to see with clarity for the highest good for our wonderful, beautiful Scorpios. Amen. Amen. So, Scorpios, I'm doing fixed signs today. And fixed signs is more or less where, yeah, it's fixed. It's where it is, this way they see fit, it is what it is type. It has to make sense. And you stand on it. So, I'm going to see what we could get for you. Let's see, for October 2022 for Scorpio, please. It's also going into your season too. But let's see what we have for Scorpio, please. October 2022, the highest good. Right in the cut is Judgment and Temperance. Heavy Sagittarius energy. Be some Taurus as well. But either way, I'm just going to tell you what it's feeling even down to it took a while, or to get this, to take accountability or to see things for what it is in its truest form. Let's see what we have for Scorpio, please. October 2022. Let's see what's Scorpio's energy. Scorpio, please. Okay, these two came out. First was this Ten of Cups in reverse. So again, it's feeling where this happiness, this family, this wish fulfillment, as far as this emotional completion is not there. It feels unhappiness, but I see behind this like this no longer losing sleep. So I don't know if you're thinking that to sit there and keep investing in the fact of something that you feel is not obtainable. Here is Tower here. Or taking too long. Wow. Okay, let's see for Scorpio, please. October 2022. Scorpio, please. Alrighty, we're going to look at the bottom of the deck together. What I see here is Aries, Scorpio, you're here, and Gemini and Virgo. Challenging the path to do with this fact of no longer losing sleep over this shock, this hit to your foundation, this moment that really, like, it's like when I see that crown come off, it's like something you had to face at all costs. It's like the ugly truth. But what's showing in the center of this is the Four of Wands, the Three of Wands. It's like looking to see, even down to this twin flame, this foundation. Because even when I see this tower, I see that the Four of Wands to me is always rebuilding a better foundation. So currently that's what it looks like, but it's with the Three of Wands is looking to see how it pan out, but it doesn't feel like you're too optimistic. Again, but I see this King of Cups with this Magician in reverse is looking that even though there's love there, it's definitely feeling like believing that the reality is it may not be what you want it to be, or it's not moving in the way you want it to, and you come into this place of, of accepting it, still with love, but it still feel like some is trying to convince yourself the worst case scenario, or maybe you're trying to tell yourself like the reality of it. It's a possibility. Oh, the Ten of Swords, and then Seven of Pentacles, and one. It feels like you feel like for some you can no longer invest because it's not growing. It's like what you give is not given to where you feel like it's going in a direction that you want it to. It's definitely looking like you're just trying to come to this reality because it's not moving in the progression that you want it to, that it's not going to happen at all. So you more or less just basically just trying to, for some, see it's best to stop putting your eggs in that basket. Oh, for some of you, you really think that it's just like it's ran its course and it's the end for a new day ahead. That's what for some of you, believe. I see the Scorpio upright, but you starting to think it's best to take a new direction for your stability, your Ten of Pentacles. I feel like there's a lot put on this for being your future, but now some of you is thinking it's probably not, and that you should make other plans. Okay. Let's see. Scorpio, please. Like I said, this could be you, it could be them. It's just showing this is the feeling of this message. Okay? For Scorpio, please. October 2022. October 2022. October 2022. Scorpio's highest good. Please show me what I need to see for Scorpio, please. October 2022. Scorpio, please. Scorpio, please. And every time I mess up the cut, pardon me. It just feels better to do one more shuffle. Okay. Alrighty, Scorpio, please. That summer rain tried to come out like it was trying to be some... Wait, hold on. Your dream is worth pursuit. Okay, for some, it seemed like, even when I seen that summer rain, that it was just trying to, more or less, it didn't flip, but it's just enough to see that it was trying to keep it. It was a peace in thinking that the possibility, temporarily, when it did feel like it was happening, it really was like, would lift, your mood for the day when things is going, but then sometimes it would be like the same thing, or just the stinking thinking of it not being a possibility, which just instantly, as good the thought would come, here come the negative one. Okay, let's see. Scorpio, please. Scorpio, please. some of you were very optimistic with a victory of this Ten of Cups with a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. But it also seemed like this person is working independently. So it doesn't feel like for some of you that you're a part of the plans for them. Oh, Aesop, Brothers Grimm, a really heavy lesson. This lesson is like a tower. This lesson is like, even with the Scorpio death card and Aries energy, it's like a powerful lesson. Like Aesop's stories used to be like biblical to me in the sense of the lesson that they taught. And even when I see the challenge in the past of looking at this Nine of Swords and this dream worth being, like this, your dream is worth pursuit. No longer losing sleep because it's more or less seeing this, the motivation to pursue it. But the shock, this is what the shock is to the foundation, is the Six of Pentacles. How is that a challenge? Because even when it starts to seem like it's coming together, then it pulls apart. It shows some distance. It could be some physical distance where it's like moving, like y'all live far from each other, or it could be just some emotional distance to where you could feel like they're not letting you in but so much. You know, and then that's where you're looking to see how things pan out. Is that it shows that for some, I see you didn't know that your flaws was your wings. It's some of you thinking the thing that is not. Basically, some is not knowing that the same thing that you are, that you feel bad, or was made for you to feel bad, or you felt shameful about for certain things. These are something that you really can shine on. These are some character or skills or that you should be proud of. That's really going to take you to high places. So it shows where this King of Cups is love. You sit in a position where you have love, but you can't give more than you can bear. Pardon its NYC sound effects. It's a part of the soundtrack of the hood. You're going to hear all types of things that I want you to believe and know. And I'm telling you, because you don't have to, but I be in my zen when I do these reads. Completely focused on seeing things clearly. But even when sitting in this position to where there's love, but it's more or less you want to be in this place where you could control, because it's like you feel like once you go in, or once they say it's a go, you all in, because it's like this. It's more or less you feel like if you're not in control, you're going to go all in, because you just feel it's such a attraction. But where I see here too, we're still not thinking it's going to manifest to that way, is because it's looking like the distance. The distance is making you feel like you might as well just cut your losses. Aquariously, but Gemini, it's also showing too with that King of Swords energy, thinking it's making the wisest decision, because if not, it feels like it's setting you up for failure to just be like, believe in a fantasy. But that is anxiety is showing. And it's like, yeah, you're like, some of you are like, yes, I know. I'm at this, at this place where I'm aware of what my limitations are. King of Cups again. Taking accountability. And certain things, yes, this independence, like something from the past. You feel like it's better off without you. Okay, for some, it could be them. Like I said, I see a defensive energy on, like, for some where it's like, oh, why can't you feel like you could take on the world with this person? Why don't you feel it? Why don't you feel the confidence? And it's more of a defensive energy, like, it's more or less like you're in your head and you're doing things at your pace. You're seeing things. You know what your limits. I'm totally see this is you. It's nobody's rejecting you. It's you saying to yourself, for some who this read for, this is not going at the pace that I wanted to. It's not feeling, I don't feel like it's at that complete level, and I'm not sure I can even go the distance or want to because of certain things I'm limited to just because of the fact of certain things is not ready to release. Some people still holding on to some pain, some anxieties, some guilt. I don't know, but it's just showing it's a it's a huge hindrance, but it's like aware. Somebody's aware that they know this is no good for them, and they're still trying to work through it. Okay, let's see for Scorpio, please. October 2022 for Scorpio. Please show me what I need to see. Nice, good. Scorpio, please. Scorpio, please. Scorpio, please show me what I need to see. And even when I see this cut, this Ten of Cups in reverse, it's still with the Ace of Wands. It's like, for some Scorpios, it's like feeling passionate about this, but it's just so convinced it's not going to go the way you want it to. And honestly, I also see it's because it's not, and I have to say this again, it's not because you think of what you think of the other person, because it just seems like, they're independent and moving and doing their thing, but at the same time, it's never feeling like you've been excluded. I think what you're saying is that you're not sure that you can go the distance for some. Some of you just not ready. Some of you have other obligations, and it hurts you that you can't do it because of the fact that it's certain things that you can't do. And we'll see why. Let's see for Scorpio, please. Look, first thing that flipped. That's you, Scorpio. The end. New phase. That's what you was questioning in the past. Like, can I do this? Can I do this? And then once it came to the possibility that it can be, you had everything as far as the recipe and the ingredients and the to make it work. It's just that it showed some distance, and it also showed that emotionally there was some distance with this Four of Wands. And I think that's what caused you to pull back on your offer. Okay, let's see. For Scorpio, please. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. If that's not a complete halt, yes, it is. Okay. Yeah, so the Four of Wands is in reverse. It's like, I see that's something that you feel like you're not ready to, as much as you want to. Yeah, look, the Three of Pentacles is in reverse. Whether it's you or them, somebody, like I said, it could be all these things, but it's more or less, even when somebody did reconsider to come back, they still had a major doubt and gave a minimal offer because they didn't want to get too invested. Some gossip, too. This King of Cups come out 3 times. This is some water energy here that has to do with you, Scorpio. It's like, again, a part of you just want to fly in. But what I see, there's another possibility. I'm like, wow, what's stopping you? And guess what's stopping you? It shows this Queen of Wands in reverse. It's either another woman or a man. It's not the gender. It's just showing another extra. But when it's in reverse, it's a very manipulative energy. Some people say it's spell work, but it's something definitely keeping you tied down to thinking it's not possible for you to make this leap of this magnitude. It's like something's making you believe that you're not capable. And it looks like a very manipulative, desperate type of feminine energy. Oh, well, I'm still doing this. Yeah. I didn't even get to see what was the bottom of that deck. But what I did see right now, y'all hear that? This is Hood NYC. Somebody playing on the pipes. At least he's not banging like he usually do to get me yelling out all type of profanity. See, I don't do reads when I... Yeah, I'm not always in my zen. But it definitely shows there's a where you're trying to heal, but it's not being real. You know, it's like you're trying to you talk. It seems for some you believe this is the best way to do it, but like it's breaking your chains. And I see where you may feel the guilt of thinking or believing that negative hearsay, but just see this back and forth energy where I see like for some of you, yeah, you have this passion and purpose and plan, but as far as to take that step to that, it shows that judgment in reverse, that accountability, like when you're truly free, that's not where for some of you are ready to do at this time. Here's this reconciliation. Ooh. To this Nine of Pentacles. It's like every time you stand on your own to get in that position to be ready to go, it's always something that comes on some Five of Swords, backstab, like backstab energy that make you feel like you took 2 steps forward and like 7 steps back. For some, unfortunately. First thing, the card that came out in the clarifying energy was the Death card, which is Scorpio. And I seen Capricorn too. Okay. Let's see advice and outcome for Scorpio, please. Advice and outcome, please, for Scorpio. Please tell me what I need to see for Scorpio's highest good. Advice and outcome for Scorpio, please. Advice and outcome for Scorpio. Please show me what I need to see. October 2022 for wonderful Scorpios, please. Please show me what I need to see for the highest good. Advice and outcome, please. For the highest good of Scorpio, please. Well, I heard that. Well, I see that. It's saying, like, first of all, it was showing the Six of Pentacles in reverse with the Ace of Cups in reverse. Basically, I see it as being, as far as with no more giving in to things that's not pouring into the love or giving to you in a place to where you really feel it is for your highest good. You know, if somebody's like feel comfortable you being stuck because it keeps them in a place to where they're good because you're tied to them, is hindering you. So it's like logically telling yourself between this Two of Swords to make a decision that, like, so you can, somebody's like literally trying to be an anchor. Make a decision. Look at this. Look what's there for you. Look at that. Like, I knew, but it's showing this over it attitude or just thinking it's not, I don't know why. But I just see why, but it's just like, Yeah, the devil in reverse. Some of you are over it, but for some of you, you feel like they're better off without you. This is like a small part where I see, and that's OMG. That can't be. Because even with this manifestation here, you're looking like it comes to this place to where you're not happy. And maybe it's you feel like it's justified for it to be that way for something that had to do with this devil energy when it was upright. Either way, it's like, goodness gracious, I believe the debt was paid. I don't know, but we're going to see in this clarifying on this advice and outcome. It's like for some, you rather just be to yourself till you get better. Till you feel like you could do this. This is about you. But you truly feel like somebody could sit there and say you could do it, and you can. But it's like you'll do it when you're ready to. You know? That's what it's. See Capricorn here. Let me see what this clarifying. What's the clarifying message for this advice and outcome, please? For Scorpio, please. For Scorpio, please. Please show me I need to see. Scorpio, please. Scorpio, please. October 2022. Highest good. Yeah, you believe that for some of you, it's fair. This is focused. Just like you feel like you're making the wisest decision, like you're not thinking any emotions. This is the best thing to do. This is fair. This is focused. This is cool. This is calm. But inside, you're feeling the sadness, like a martyr energy, like full on the sword type thing. It's not saying you didn't do anything wrong, but it's like the punishment is like, whoa. What I see here, I feel like can't give into it anymore. Can't give into where you don't feel like, it just feels as if we see these Ace of Cups is in reverse. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse. The Strength is in reverse. Yeah, it just doesn't feel like you give any more into it because you felt like and it wasn't no give and take. It's because for some you didn't see it coming through the way it was supposed to. Like you didn't see it as being as powerful as, or yeah, it's like for some of you didn't even know you loved this person the way you do. It's like you realize this afterwards. That's what I think. Yeah, whether it's you or them, just, where to put people. I'm just saying, whoever this was didn't realize, like, hindsight was 2020, where it's like, OMG, now I see everything. What I should have did, what I didn't do, what was there, what I thought, just everything that it could have been, and it's more or less looking at it like this decision was still to make an offer, apology. Even then to see the greatness in this person, or even within yourself to see that, look, the endless possibilities we could have had. It's like want somebody to slow down and really see But where it's showing too, somebody's over it because they believe again that this heartbreak is more or less saying it's better off to detach. It's like because it just feel like that Four Wands in reverse. There's two people together collectively cleaning it up, and it just looked like to build that foundation. And it just looks as if somebody's looking like they'd rather just get out the way. Yep. OMG. But what I'm seeing here and all that even there was a return, even if somebody don't see it, somebody think they probably gonna want me to jump through hoops or laugh at me like and tell me, oh, too late for doing me like that. But it's like even on this return, it shows a victory that somebody just really could have missed by overlooking it, just by not taking accountability to totally see and accept the fact of somebody's like I said, jumping the gun, like saying what the punishment is going to be, and they're literally making it worse. That's what I see for this read for Scorpio. You can let me know if you choose to in the comments below. But either way, thank you for the view. I hope you subscribed. If if you did, thank you kindly for doing what you did. I appreciate you. To everyone, love and light.